Hi Cancer, welcome to mid-month reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate with your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of May, as usual, I have a special sales offer available, and for this month, it's inspired in the Taurus season we are currently on, and it's called Building Blocks. It's a reading that basically looks upon the type of building process that is occurring in your life in general, or in regards to an area of interest, such as a relationship, a project, an investment, your work, something where you already have started that building energy or apply that building energy into. So if you would like to know more details about that special offer or any other of my services, again, just email me. Or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do that by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So, Cancer, I do feel like some of you during mid-May, you're concerned with emotional opportunism. I think I'm saying it right. Basically, emotionally being taken advantage of. That's basically it. Is a feeling like you're unsure if you're being given something because you're truly valued and loved and appreciated, or because someone or something understands very much what your needs are, and so they're using that information, that knowledge, to their advantage. Some of you Cancers don't want to be taken advantage on a situation where you feel vulnerable or exposed to be taken advantage from, and that's the thing. Some of you Cancers, I feel like you're doing well, or you will be doing very well financially speaking. Some of you could be inheriting here something important, or if it's not inheritance, it's really major abundance opportunities coming your way. And as we become more successful, and as we become more wealthy, and as our basic life, improves, this is when we can at times indeed feel like unsure of people's motivations to get close to us. So for some of you Cancers that are doing well financially, or you're doing well in anything you're doing that puts you in a very high standard position, and you're wondering if someone is really your friend, if someone is really in love with you, mid-May will present clarity and will present opportunities for you to see beyond the surface here about the quality of relationships and the true intentions of those that are around you. For some of you, it's a mixed bag. For some of you, I feel like you could be misplacing your suspicions. It's almost like not trusting here some of your contacts and people. Not trusting, and then trusting those where there can be indeed some issues and some red flags pointed. Those that will be with you because of interest, those that are not connecting with you from a genuine place, they will always show a red flag. Always. And that's the warning here for you, is that the red flag is always going to be present. Your ability to ignore red flags as well. So it's like, yes, the universe responds to your questions when it comes to who is who, but are you listening to the answers that it's being given? Are you paying attention to the signs? Are you dismissing a red flag when one pops up And are you, dismissing something with not trusting something, pushing something aside without having reason to? So there needs to be a little bit of caution here during mid-May for some of you cancers when it comes to the conclusions you take upon situations, and when it comes to how you accept or not accept well, um, actually being treated lovingly. Some of you cancers, there's this thing, a curious thing here is that you might not be used or comfortable in reality. When people are truthfully showing emotion, love, tenderness towards you, there's something here about you wanting something but then not being really well equipped to receive it. And this is for cancers where perhaps you've had a lot of past disappointments, and maybe you start to build here some defenses that prevent you from receiving love and being comfortable with expressions of affection. For some of you, you're more used to giving than receiving that attention. And I feel like for some of you, suddenly you might be in the spotlight and you might be the one that everybody wants a piece from. And if that turns into reality and you get a taste of that experience in May, I feel like there is a warning for some of you here. Be prepared, because this is to continue. I feel like for some of you cancers, now that the North Node has left your sign, it's almost like the North Node has been doing through the last year and so, its work with you. And now it left Cancer and it moved into Gemini. But the North Node left because you're now ready to the spotlight, because you're now ready to embody here a lot of what you're meant to in this lifetime. So there's a preparation to a successful position. There's a preparation to a high level, again, of positive change that is going to make some of you cancers popular. That is going to make some of you cancers very attractive. And so if you, in a minor scale, are getting a little bit uncomfortable with the feeling of attention that you're given, this might be a warning to look up, look to the reason of why you feel that way, because it might be something you need to overcome in order to then really embody here the position you will be put on in the next months, where you might initiate a new career, where you might initiate here a new relationship, where you might initiate new group dynamics. You might be expanding your group friends. Your expansion is all over, like it's all over so many of the areas of life, the main areas of life here. Your happiness is not in question. So it's like, if you're wondering if you will be happy in the next months, there's an indication that that's truly the road ahead, is to find that fulfillment, to find an abundance of reasons to be happy. The question is more about the way you walk in this journey, the way you embrace this lucky wave. I feel like for some of you cancers, there's something here about you rather sit still. So it could be like you feel again that you would prefer something during mid-May to be a little bit more in the quiet tone or more private, more exclusive perhaps. You might feel that during mid-May you just want to chill more with you and your closest ones, and that there's, a lack of time or a lack of opportunity to just be in the chilling mode, as for you, real, therapeutic, relaxing chilling is. I feel like for some of you, you're going to be tested and invited and asked about and proposed to in several ways. Everything that is an opportunity to take you out of a shell that is comfortable, but it's not the shell that some of you cancers, it's not a shell where some of you cancers can be in if you want progression. So if you want your life to progress, if you want more money, more happiness, more love, more success, more of anything, if you want more of anything, you need to give the steps to that same very thing you want. You can't call for more, you can call for expansion and stick with the same limiting energy where that expansion does not have a space. You need to meet your desires. For some of you cancers, again, you're suspicious. You might be very suspicious about things here. And you might be putting people to little tests to see if you can trust them or not. If you do, don't wait for the 4th and the 5th and the 6th red flag. Notice the red flag immediately and behave accordingly with it. So I hope you have a great mid-May. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.